As I type the words into a script, the world moves in slow motion. The dogs running outside leap through the air, floating temporarily. The trees breeze quietly as a light wind blows over, around, and through them. And the music playing out of my headphones slows. Not in a way where the audio is adjusted electronically, but every part of the song can be dissected and separated, whereby every note is its own tune. Why is this happening? It's because I'm deep in thought as I type this. This essay no one will ever look at again. And it makes me wonder, how is the world truly built?
Influence! Okay, a scientific topic that a lousy teenager whose last topic he wants to study in school is anything to do with science, so I'm talking about a scientific topic. Why am I talking about this? Well, because psychology is a topic that a lot of people seem to be very interested in, so great view rate. Also, content outside of the SMP. Also within the SMP. And outside. I don't know what to consider this anymore, but let's go.
Chapter 1. The second most powerful word in existence. This is Foxpo. Here's her YouTube channel. Go check it out! A virgin girl who has been one of my few online friends for the last year or so. God, we've known each other for more than a year already? Already? This is GMR. Here's his YouTube channel. I guess. I don't know if I consider him my friend. He's caused a lot of chaos. Has been the reason for so many Minecraft worlds and servers to collapse. Usually attempts to obliterate me in a video game. Yeah. I think everyone can tell who I'm better friends with. And this is iMine. He doesn't have a channel, so woohoo! Less credits to hand out. The Steampunk Bee, who's been an IRL friend of mine for the last 9 years? Has it been that long already? As many of you know, we started an SMP together. This wasn't for the intention of making this video, or any of the SMP videos for that matter, but rather just a place for friends to come together and have some fun. Also, there's more than just 4 of us, FYI. But as time has gone on, I've found that there have been some interesting interactions between us after my disappearance. Long story, watch these videos for a bare background. And although lore has never been a major part of the SMP, the characters we play have been developing some interesting bonds. Hidden! Get to the point! How does this relate? Well, you see, our actions have been caused by the means of one simple word. Influence. Influence. Taking power. Please don't demonetize me, it was only 2 seconds. Influence is like a conscience that tells you what's right or wrong, and whoever or what to believe. And it's something different for each and every one of us. But let's break things down to get a better understanding of why things have turned out the way they have on the SMP. Hidden. What does this relate to? It's a good example, now shut up and leave me alone. Foxpo. She currently stands as Queen of Peace Bay, the region most SMPers, is that a word, reside. She gets first say in what and how things are supposed to happen in Peace Bay. After some minor damage to the soil, she was told by iMine, GMR, and probably a few others about what happened. Immediately, they pointed the finger to I, the Hidden, and say that I did it. Big deal, nobody cares. Then some items disappeared, and she and iMine suspected Upstart to be the thief because he attempted to steal some items with me. Spoiler alert, he didn't steal anything. I did. After she asked me if Upstart did it, I began to wonder, why is she asking me? Sure, she didn't have his messaging tag, but why suspect him? Why not me? iMine, the Steampunk Bee, who resides within Peace Bay, and has recently declared himself the Peacekeeper of the town. He was later crowned king, but I really don't think that made a difference. He's literally just the same guy wearing a crown, has a throne, probably some other stuff. When his items went missing, he immediately suspected Upstart. But here's the thing, I stole stuff, not Upstart. We went back and forth for a while. But ultimately, it ended with him still thinking it was the snipe. But what's the evidence? Upstart poked holes into his roof, stole stuff with me earlier, and so he's the immediate suspect. But the bee never saw the snipe's feathers poking around in his stuff. Just look around and that's it. So this is all baloney! And he still doesn't suspect that I did it! I cannot read this insect's mind. His thought process just does not add up. GMR suspects I blew up the land, which I did, but also suspects Upstart for taking part in it, which I guess is true as well. Now he's actually got better evidence in having a written book, a book in which I wrote. And guess what? He wants to join us as he has been banished from Peace Bay. But here's the thing, My intentions are not his intentions. He thought I just wanted to cause chaos, but I don't do that without a good reason.
Is his brain processing? He gained brain cells. When did this happen? Why do you think I would cause chaos? Did you see the massive project I started? Why would I bother to interrupt that? Mentions creepers creating holes on land, and guess what? Of all the members of the SMP, here we go again. Where's the apple juice? Why do we not have apple juice? What are you getting at, buddy? Why are you so concerned about, like, exactly? Same. And his brain cells are gone. Bro, it's like his brain had like the biggest brain wave he's ever brained before, and then he immediately lost it. Honestly, content 1000.
And finally, Upstart. Not sure what to say about him. He's cool. Chapter 3. Explain, Hidden! Explain! So, we've summarized why everyone suspects who and for what reasons, but the thing is, they're almost all incorrect. It was me, not Upstart, and for once, GMR's the smart one. Jeez, that's something I thought I'd never get to say. And this is why I shall never hire any of these people to do an investigation for me. All the guys be dumb, get smart. I will admit there were times when they suspected me for other reasons, but somehow it always worked out in my favor. Just by me coming up with some excuses and saying, it wasn't me. These guys really are idiots. But now it begs the question, what led them to believing it was Upstart? Looking at the B's thought process, I can understand some things. You saw him steal earlier and create some holes in his ceiling. Makes sense. But he never saw him look through his chest directly, just fall from the roof and nearly die in the process.
Yeah, just dig straight down. The drop won't kill you.
Ivan was then led to believe this by the power of influence. He was influenced by what he witnessed. But then the influence virus was passed on to Foxbow. She was influenced by what iMind said. GMR added on a bit, but with their history I highly doubt she'd listen to him too much. Hearing from iMind, she then made the decision to potentially ban him from the server had he done it again. And she doesn't even own the server. And so, influence is both a conscious and a virus, and yet you can't trust either. Have we learned anything yet? Conclusion. There's really nothing more to say than that, just conclusion. I made this video to summarize what influence is, why we take the actions we take, and how chaos reigns so simply on the EverGreen SMP. Even though it's evergreen, we've been here before. Have you all been amazed by what a lousy teenager can do? Well, don't be, I've done crazier things before. We're all influenced by things every single day. From the people we chat with, to the things we watch, and even the food we eat. Influence, in a nutshell, plays with our emotions, friendships, actions, and thoughts. And probably a few other things I can't name. We trust in what we believe based on the things we are influenced by. And that is why we must be careful. Watch what you say next time you're in a conversation. Pay attention to both your and your friend's emotions. And most importantly, play the character you wish to play. Because the influence you put on yourself is the one you can trust the most. And now it is time to pick some friendships I should have never broken from the get-go. It is time for I to forgive and continue to proceed in the construction of my project. It is time that I shall return home.